ओम श्री मंगलनाथाय नमः. सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु श्री साईनाथ महाराज की जय. We are making an attempt to understand the deep-seated meaning behind Baba's Kakad Arti. All of my discourses, learnings are based on the teachings of my Gurudev, Shri Mangalnath Maharaj from Mitmita, Aurangabad. He is the current Adipati of the Nathpantiya Gadi of Chitrakoot, Karvi, which was initiated by Swami Machindranath himself. So let us understand the Kakad Arti. But even before we can understand the Kakad Arti, the first utterance that we make is Satchidanand Sadguru Shri Sainath Maharaj ki Jai. Now we have to understand what is this Sat, Chit, Anand. What are these three things? The Sat means the truth. The Chit means deep-seated. Okay? The Chit, the subconscious, that is a super subconscious, that is deep inside, deep-seated. Okay? Chit. And Ananda. Okay. Ananda means joy. So now, the true deep-seated joy, or the true, I can't say happiness, it's different from joy, but the joy means, when we say deep-seated, means the roots are going so deep inside that even if you come and shake the tree on the top, the tree is standing so strong that nothing shakes that tree. Now you look at Baba, either they're sitting under the peepal tree or the banyan tree or the audumbar tree. If you go to Shirdi, all three of them, the three trees, all of them, if you go to Lendi Bagh, they are all three of these spiritually significant trees. Three of them have sprouted at the same spot, and Baba used to sit when he was physically there. He used to actually sit down there. So you can still go to Shirdi and visit Lendi Bagh, and you can actually experience those three. The trees are still standing over there. Now, if you look at these, the roots go really deep down. It's very hard for you to shake that tree. Even if you try with all your might, you cannot shake it down. So, the deep-seated joy, where once you experience that joy, once you have that formula for that joy, nothing and nobody can move that feeling, that emotion from you. It is so strong, it is so powerful that no matter what, who says what, does what, that experience, that joy stays with you. Nobody can move it. So when I say move it, what it means is that if, let us say, you get a promotion in your job, you're very, very happy. You're looking forward to that promotion and you think you deserve it and you got it. So you come and you're sharing that good news with me, and you're feeling very happy, very happy. I hear your news, you go some distance, and then behind your back, I'm gossiping and saying that, oh, he or she doesn't deserve it. How do you know how they are getting that promotion, or somebody else was a better candidate, or whatever. And later on in the day, you come to know about somebody talking negatively about your achievement. Now, what happens is, in the morning, when you are so overflowing with happiness, with certain use of certain words or certain type of comments, I'm able to reduce it. Okay, so morning you are like, if your happiness was soaring to 90%, in the afternoon, after you hear about all these things, it comes down to 60%. I'm able to get to 30% away from you. Means it can go up and it can go down. But Satchid Ananda, the joy is so extreme, the intensity is so high that no matter who says what, you simply relish in that joy. Nobody can take anything it away from you. That is what it means. Satchid Ananda. It is permanently yours and belongs to you. And the only way to achieve it is through sheer devotion. Bhakti towards Baba, Shraddha, Saburi. You do what Baba tells you, and only then you can experience what that joy is. Okay. So example is, let's say you are existing in the time of Baba, and you're all in a sabha. It's a meeting, and Baba is sitting there. He calls out your name. He says, I want you to sing that bhajan for me. Now, that moment, the joy is so extreme that out of hundreds and thousands of people, Baba picked you. You yourself are not aware that you can sing the bhajan, or whether you can sing, you can't sing, you know the lyrics, you don't know, whatever. But Baba picking you from the crowd of millions, he made you feel special. And that moment, even if I say that you did a good job or bad job of singing the bhajan, that moment when you soared with happiness, where Baba called your name and he said, can you come and sing that bhajan? I cannot take it away from you. No matter who says what. You deserve it, you don't deserve it. Baba took you to that level. So, Satchid Ananda. So, Satchidanand Sadguru. How is Baba? Baba is sitting on the peak of that joy. So, you call him, you visit him, he is still sitting there. You don't visit him, it's okay. You take his name, no problem. You don't take his name, no problem. You love him, no problem. You don't love him, no problem. When Baba is sitting, that position that he has achieved, as Satchid Ananda, he is sitting on a throne that is so high that whether you give him bhakti, the benefit is yours. You don't give bhakti, no problem. The loss is also yours. Baba, nothing changes for Baba. Okay? Nothing changes for Baba. Whether somebody puts a garland on his murti, no problem. Nobody puts a garland on his murti, no problem. Baba is just sitting there. Garland or no garland, he loves everyone. So, Satchid Ananda, that is a state where you are sitting, and no matter who does what or who doesn't do what, the state doesn't change. So, Satchidanand Sadguru. Sadguru, the Guru, who is always putting your best interest in front of you. Meaning, he will always, even if he is getting mad at you, if you read the Sai Charitra, Baba has, he used to take a broom and whack somebody. There are instances where he has mentioned that. It is mentioned in Sai Charitra that he has whacked people. But as a mother, so when you are growing up, if you remember the younger days, you're continuously putting unwanted stuff in your mouth, mom is going to give you a whack. Okay? Even if your mom gives you a bit of a whack on the back, you don't hold it against the mother. She is doing it because it is for your own good. She keeps on trying to tell you, you don't listen. The harsher version of the same expression comes out of her. And Sadguru, how it is, we always call them the Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva. You are my mother, you are my father. Okay? Why we say that is because when we are growing up, there is a period of time when we have to rely on their decisions. We have to rely on, them providing for us, keeping us safe, giving us food, whatever. They take decisions on our behalf, for our well-being. Okay? So Sadguru, a guru who will take decisions on your behalf for your well-being. You don't eat in the morning, 9 o'clock. Baba, nothing happens to Baba. Baba's stomach is just fine. But you don't eat at 9 o'clock in the morning, then you end up having a tummy ache around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? So then, now when Baba is telling you, eat at 9, eat your breakfast and go, eat your breakfast and go. If you don't listen, and then Baba, raises his voice and says, I want you to eat breakfast before you step out of this house, then Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva. That is the experience. So, you eating or you not eating is for your benefit. It is always for your benefit. So, when a guru is, his entire focus is the benefit of his disciples, that particular, there are so many gurus. We all are gurus in our own way. In our workplace, if you are a manager and you have some people who report onto you, it's your job to teach them how to do certain things at workplace. So, guru, the position is there. There is always learning. We are learning, and we also help others learn. So, but Sadguru always puts your best interest in front of everything else. That is Sadguru. So, Satchidanand Sadguru, Sainath. Sai, okay, and Nath. Nath means master. So, Sainath. So, master. Why would you call him the master? Because now, if you think about it, he is the guru. Guru means teacher. So now imagine a classroom. We are all sitting in a classroom, and Baba is sitting there on his throne. He is the teacher. We all sit in his classroom. Okay? So, he is the master. He is the teacher. Okay? And he teaches us all of us. Okay, what is in order to get into his classroom, what you need to do? What is Baba's tagline? He says, Shraddha and Saburi. Shraddha means you need to believe that I will give you what you want. And Saburi means patience. You have to have patience. You cannot just blurt out and say that I want a car. I want a new car. I want to buy a new car. Okay, Baba will make it possible for you. But I want a new car. You saying and you getting it on the same day. What Baba says is that have patience. If there is something that you desire, I will get it for you. I'll get it for you. Have patience. So in his classroom, if you are sitting in his classroom, Shraddha and Saburi are the utmost importance. Unless you have Shraddha and Saburi, his classroom you cannot even enter. Okay. So now we are sitting Satchidanand Sadguru Sainath Maharaj. Okay, Maharaj in English, if you want to translate that word, it turns into emperor. Okay, Raja. Raja means king. King has a kingdom. Means he is looking upon the welfare. The welfare of certain group of people is allocated to him. The king, that's how we understand. So he takes care of certain whatever his people in his kingdom. The king does that. That's the responsibility of the king. Now, what is the difference between a king and an emperor? Emperor is a ruler of many kingdoms. So he has many kingdoms that he rules on to. So, which means that it's a report. If you think of a reporting structure kind of thing, there are many kings, and a group of kings are being governed by somebody, and that person we call as emperor. Okay, many kingdoms. Now, here in Baba's classroom, okay, so first we have to understand, we are all his praja, he is the Raja, he is the king, we are all his, people of his kingdom. Now, when we say the emperor, Maharaj means emperor. Emperor, why we say emperor? Is because in order to reach the divine, there are different pathways that everybody takes. Okay? Somebody comes to Baba and says, Baba, I do not understand a single word of scripture, but I love music and music is my thing. Okay? Now, Baba will show you how to reach liberation through music. Okay? You do your music, whatever, through music he will teach you how to reach the divine. Okay. I go and say, Baba, music is not for me. I don't understand. I cannot sing a single note. But I can be of service to others. Then Baba says, okay, no problem. I will teach you how work can be worship. You work at your workplace or you serve others, you do your right thing. That itself is a form of worship. Work is worship. Okay. For me, different thing. Somebody comes to Baba and says, I am just a techie person. I just want to, I can read and write and, understand scripture. Baba will give you books to read and teach you through that. There is Bhakti Marga, there is Karma Marga, there is, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, whatever. Yoga means union. You have to be one with the universal consciousness. Different methods are there. Baba can teach all different types of methods to you. You say, I want to do this. Some person comes and says, Baba, I only know how to make flower garlands. That is the only thing I know. Baba will say, okay, I will teach you how to make flower garlands, and through that make the most beautiful garlands which even God will like to be adorned with. Okay? So, Maharaj means different disciplines. People from different types of disciplines he will teach, he will take in his classroom. So, when you want to see an example, if you go to certain sects, like if you go to people who, the Peeth that does Dvaita Siddhanta, they say that we only believe in Shiva and Shakti, Dvaita. the two, the giver and the taker. Okay. Now, if you go to the Advaita Siddhanta, that discipline does not even accept that there is Advaita. They will just say that we only believe in the Advaita, and they will not accept the teachings from the others. So they will only follow one. Like if you imagine you are a science student, or you are a commerce student, or you are a... So Baba, you have to imagine Baba's classroom is like a university. You can take science, you can take commerce, you can take arts, you can take whatever. And all of these courses are available, and Baba will teach all of that. But there are other places where only one type of discipline is followed. Like you go to Vrindavan. Okay, Radhasham, Radhasham, Radhasham. Only one section. So now you go and ask them to teach you about Prabhu Shri Ramchandra. There might be shortcomings. I'm not saying they won't teach, but there might be shortcomings. But when you go to Baba's classroom, all disciplines are accepted. That is what it means. Satchidanand Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Means, what it means is that I can be... Baba might have taught me different things, and Baba might have taught you different things. He might have shown you how work is worship, might have given me a scripture to read and asked me to read. And so every person that we meet in Baba's temple might be doing different things. Their service, Baba accepts service in different forms. Some sing bhajan, some sing, some will come sweep the floor, some will come wipe the doors, whatever. Some will come and, help others, make food, whatever. So Baba will accept our bhakti in different forms. So everything is welcome. So Satchidanand Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Now, when we... Okay, I'll record another audio for the Kakad Aarti. Satgurnath Maharaj Ki Jai.